through the rural communities. I've never sat on that committee. I was never elected on that committee, and I still don't sit on that committee. It's a political body that's separate from 780.
So, is this on? Oh, so Stella, you're still a Métis local, is what you're saying? And you're not a member, you didn't change into community association, as Ron could tell.
Community association was always there since 1993. We've always operated as local 780.
So you're actually still a local. And none of your M&A members have had to send in their cards or yourself. So you're all members of M&A and you're local. Well, that's good to know. Thank you. So in light of that, James, should we make, I don't know, should we make sure that we keep Stella? I would like to keep Stella.
I would like to keep all of them. We have to work together. That's the key thing. Yeah, go ahead, Brian.
I'd like to know if Stella is going to be consulting under the Métis Nation or on her own, or how they're going to do it, because I don't think they should be consulting unless it's under our consultation policy.
Yep. We'll be consulting under Willow Lake 780. Métis.
So you're not going to be with our...
No, we already gave our 30-day letter, and that was up as of December 6th, so we're no longer part of the policy.
And that's fair, because not everybody wants to. Like even our locals have a problem with consultation protocol as it is. Not sure if we sign it when it's changed or what, so that itself shouldn't be the issue that we're having here.
Excuse me. But who's allowed to consult now on their turf when it affects all of us as Region 1?
I believe it's M&A still has that right, wasn't that court case about that?
Yes.
So whether you even aren't even a member of a Métis local, you're still represented by the M&A from what I understood on the court case. It's kind of a separate entity. The reason we want consultation protocol is so the friggin' industry will get us to their table. That's the problem.
And the protocol agreement also states that every community local consult on their own behalf unless they don't have the capacity, and then they go to the Region 1 office and do that one window approach. We are.
Yeah, we want to go. But we consult anyway.
But the consultation policy also states that it's about the collective. And that's the issue around the whole issue of consultation, is that as a collective and as the region, that we go together in consultation, because then you have more integrity, in my opinion. You have the locals that don't have capacity, like yourself, Stella, and like yourself, Gail, then can have the capacity through Region 1, and also a head office who have the expertise to move your agenda, move your if you feel that you're not being consulted, or you feel that you're being left out, or you feel that you're being impacted. What it does for me, what it says to me is when these locals that are ironically also have community associations and don't want to sign on, then the whole thing about the collective and the rights-bearing Métis become an issue, because I guess I would have to ask you, if you're not part of the consultation policy, then how do you propose to go and speak, to go consulting, when actually the power in the consultation is with the region and the rights-bearing communities and the historical communities? So why would you not want to be part of the consultation and basically kind of go rogue?
Well, I guess that's how you see the policy and you interpret it. But however, we've been consulting for our community for over 20 years without any help from the M&A, without any help from the region. And so has a lot of the communities in Wood Buffalo. So I see us working together still. I don't see us not talking. We're still all part of regional council. It's just that we don't have to agree with what's there in the protocol, and we worked with it for a year and it never worked for us.
And I have to say again, I'm offended, because I have a right to be offended.
Always.
Because you know what? When I hear this from locals, we never had any help from the Métis Nation. Just who do you think your local is? The local is, you are under the umbrella of the Métis Nation of Alberta. You use the handle of the Métis Nation of Alberta. So by virtue of the fact that you have a local, that is your political end to go and negotiate. So I am offended when you say,
Negotiation and capacity are two different things, Brenda. Yeah, negotiation and capacity are two different things.
Like, I kinda, the part I'm still confused on is the part of community association. Because, like, Mr. Quintal was taken to court, and it's, the decision says you can't be community association, and you can't be, even though you said, whatever, I'm gonna check that out for 1993, and I'll get that information. Jason's written that down. We'll get that information, check it out.
I can actually scan it and send you guys that policy tomorrow. It's from the municipality.
Municipality is the M&A.
Yeah.
I can't have anything from the crowd, I'm sorry. But,
Municipality has no jurisdiction with the M&A.
is, making it difficult for me to say this, because I know where my decision stands, but that's me. If the rest of the locals don't agree to what I'm wanting, that again, well, I'll put it on to their hands. But my thing is, if we could, I'd like to have a letter from you that you are solely M&A, and that's where you're at with it. And I would ask that, and if you give me that, I think then and only then would be, like, I can't have someone who's doing both to come and make decisions for me and tell me I'm doing things wrong, or I'm doing, not doing enough, and then goes back and reports that to the people of the community association. I don't think it's right. Just be fair to this region, and that's all I'm asking. And I'm asking to be let's be fair to one another. And I'm being really honest with you. Like, do I want to lose you as a local? Of course not. No. My main thing is for us to work together and move forward and be as one. And we all sign the protocol, and we all do a great job for each other up ahead. Because for me, as the single window is not. It's all for the collective. The single window, they inform me, then I inform the most impact area, and then that's where the consultation coordinators come in, and we work together. The community decides how it should be handled, who is the most impact, and that's the person that gets the most. And that's important that we do that for each other. And but I need assurance that there will be no other connection of your local other than M&A. I think I need that as a leader, because, and I'm not asking for much. I'm asking that the loyalty and respect for the regional president and the M&A president.
So I will get that from leadership. We have a community meeting next week as well, and I'll bring your request. Right now, we're operating as Willow Lake Métis Local 780. Once again, the community association is out of my reach, and I'm not part of that, so I'm not sure why you guys don't really quite grasp that. There's 9 members on that association. 7 of them are non-Aboriginal. We have 1 Métis rep and 1 First Nations rep on that committee. So that's the most I can do, and maybe you need to understand maybe not just Fort McKay, the way they set up their community associations, but the way Conklin, John Bay, and Fort Chip had to in order for this amalgamation agreement.
And you're right, maybe like, maybe you should present this to the M&A, and when they accept it, then we'll accept it. But other than that, I don't think
Yep.
I can accept it. Like, you know, because, and I grant you the part where you'd like to be M&A, but when I see, like I said, it just bothers me when I go back and think about who was CC'd on the letters. That's what bothers me. We have to have the business with these locals, like, you know, together. And that doesn't have to happen. That's all I ask for. We don't include the ministers, we don't include the Ron Quintals, like, we don't include First Nations. Well, if we don't change that, next thing will be including Prime Minister of Canada. And we can't have that. This is our business. You know, and that's where I'm at with it. So I think I'll leave it to the on that get legal opinion. I'll leave it to the
Provincial.
regional council to decide on how we take the next step.
And correct me if I'm wrong, so the legal, who was to get the legal opinion yourself?
We didn't get any legal opinion on it yet.
Did you ask for one?
Well,
That was an action item.
I did ask for one. Yes, I did ask for one, but there was no answer yet. As I spoke to Audrey about it, you know, and when the decision was made against Ron, it clearly states on that letter that news. I wish I had brought it with me, and I wish I had brought it with me. If I had that, it states right there. It's only M&A. M&A is going to be only, can't be.
I think we need to get the legal opinion addressed to the Region 1.
Right here?
So it directs, our question is directed right